I told Kimbo not to kick and not to throw knees because he's fighting a good wrestler. I'm a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? And what he do? He got to do a kick and he do a knee. The kick landed, thank God, but the knee, so he lift the leg out of the ground and got to take it down. And Abe, I told him not to touch gloves with the guy. And look what happened to him. And the incidences after incidents, those guys couldn't even listen to me about you know what I'm saying, how to breathe. And as that guy, he everybody want to talk shit and want to point fingers at me because they lost. Like I'm the coach. You know what I'm saying? I can't fight for you. But the thing is, they can point fingers at me. At the end of the day, I can't fight for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a 6-week show. Those guys fought like the second week they there. They think I taught them everything that they know in a week, and it's up to me if they win or lose. It ain't up to me if they win or lose. You know what I'm saying? Like even if they would have won, I'm like, I can't take credit for that. Those guys already had coaching and training before I even met them. And Rashad acted all fake, like he cared about them and going in the cage and made a big issue about me not going in the cage and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I can't. I'm not fake. These guys heavyweights. They older than me. They bigger than me. I'm gonna go in the cage and baby them and get your ass up there. And you know what I'm saying? When I'm pissed because they're not listening to me, and I didn't want to be in that cage with Rashad cocky ass anyway, because that's too close to home. That's too much danger for me to be in there with him. And you know what I'm saying? I was worried about going to prison the whole damn time. Everybody know I just got in fucking trouble. Everybody know that, and the people watching me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do, TMZ, whatever it do, this shit come up when I gotta go to court and talk about this shit. They asking me about all this shit and the Ultimate Fighter. This shit everywhere. Motherfuckers watching me see what type of person I am, what am I violent person, what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows, but people don't think about that. People want to say and put their people want to put their judgment on me and stuff like that. Don't nobody know me like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who I am. They don't know what I am. They don't know where I'm from. They don't know really they don't know nothing but what I tell them. And on the reality show you see me, and I'm real. Rashad don't give a damn about those guys. He had half his teammates there anyway. He already knew what everybody was going to do. That's why they want to do the Ultimate Fighter against another Ultimate Fighter coach, because they're so fucking biased. They cheat for the guys and stuff all the time. You know, so I don't know. I stopped watching Ultimate Fighter after a couple episodes because I got really pissed off. But Zach, I put so much time into Zach. He was the worst guy on the team, but I still treated him just like I treated everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I treat everybody like family, even though I didn't want to be there and everything. But I still treated him. The guy was so negative, so hard to motivate, and that's all I could do is talk to them and motivate them mentally. Because I told them I'm not a coach, and I don't try to lie like I'm a coach. Because after I retire from fighting, I'm not going to be a coach. I'll probably get a gym, my own gym, so I can have some people there still train. I probably, you know, still train and have some guys that I want to have a training partner, but I won't be the one coaching them. I still have a coach. That's not me. I don't know how to hold pads. I don't desire that part of fighting. I didn't get into fighting because I was a fan of the UFC or MMA. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? I was born a fighter. Some people are born to fight, and you know what I'm saying? Some people are fans of fighters to get into it. Some of them turn out to be pretty good fighters, but I'm a fighter, bro. That's what me. That's what I am. I was built to fight. I was made to fight. That's the best thing I can do. I can't do nothing else that good. So for these guys to point the fingers at me and do all that, that's why that's when the UFC really started putting a bad taste in my mouth even worse. All this stuff going out there, and I see the Ultimate Fighter come out. You know what I'm saying? They could have edited me a little better on season 7. You know what I'm saying? They did a good job of editing. Now they want to just throw me on the bus, and I know why. Because nobody likes Rashad because he's so fake, and he's from the Ultimate Fighter, and they want to boost him up and get him some fans so he can sell some pay-per-views and stuff, whatever. But I think it was wrong that he tried to, you know, discredit another guy to build up somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Rashad's so fake and come there. He know how to work the cameras because he was in the house or he's on the show. He come in the cage and talk to them and because we wasn't there. When I'm mad, I'm pissed. But you know what I'm saying? If I was a good coach, then a good coach probably would go in there, go in the cage and baby their fighters and stuff like that. But that's not me. I'm not a good coach. You know what I'm saying? I don't go in. I don't baby me. If I lose and stuff like that, don't come to the cage and don't baby me. Let me get the fuck out of there and do it in the locker room. Those guys are so cocky. I didn't want to give them the satisfaction of seeing me in there and all upset and stuff like that. That my guys lost. And I tell you what, my fighter West Shivers, he won that fight against McSweeney, and they know it. And even Rashad knew it. That he won. That boy won that fight, and it's not fair to take a fight away from him. he wanted to fight, at least should have went to the third round. Whether if they thought he could make it or not, they at least should have said go to the third round. Then he could have said no, he didn't want to do the third round. It's full of shit. The whole show is full of shit. You got people brainwashed.
Okay, you're currently filming the A-Team movie still in Vancouver, Canada. Is it safe to assume that you're going to be donning the trademark mohawk when you step into the octagon again?
No, I won't be. I won't wear the mohawk in the octagon unless Fox pays me a lot of money to promote the movie.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we finish?
Yeah. Hey, despite the way I feel about the UFC and Dana White, some of the fans who don't know what the hell's going on, I am happy to be back and be ready to whoop some ass and stuff like that. Don't take me wrong, but I don't think people understand that I'm a human being and that I have feelings, and you know what I'm saying, and where I come from with everything. When you say if you do everything you can for somebody, or like say you spoil a kid, you know kids that are spoiled, then you got kids that are spoiled rotten. You do everything for them, and then they just walk all over you. They don't do nothing back for you because you spoil and rotten. Then you get kind of bitter, you get kind of sour. That's what's going on with me right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of bitter, I'm kind of sour. You know what I'm saying? Pride did the same thing to me. I did everything I could do for Pride. Pride never really promoted me right, and they treated me like crap. And look at them now. That's all I gotta say. I'm no matter what people think about me, I'm still a child of God, and He's the only person that I you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna stay loyal to. He's the only person that I'm gonna stay loyal to no matter what happens. Anybody else, they're not loyal to me, they can kiss my natural black ass. And guess what? My ass is naturally black.
Okay, are there any sponsors you'd like to mention before we finish?
I just want to give a shout out to my team, Wolf Lair. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, we trying hard. We have some hard bumps in the road and stuff like that, and I think we still one of the best teams out there. And you know what I'm saying, we're gonna make a comeback, gonna make a strong comeback, and man, we're just gonna go out there and put on a good show. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fight our hearts out, and we demand our respect as a team. And you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We just normal human beings who make a living at fighting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's had their job and their you know what I'm saying, think their duties. We're fighters, and we want people to treat us like that. Don't get mad at us if we ask for more money, because hell, you know what I'm saying, we selling just as many pay-per-views as boxers. You know what I'm saying? They live in lavishly. You know what I'm saying? We put our lives on the line just like them. You know what I'm saying? We should be compensated for it. That's all. Just respect us as fighters and entertainers. You know what I'm saying? So what if we ask for more money? You know what I'm saying? People sitting around getting fat and getting fed and getting rich off us. The last thing I want to say is, and this is Dana White. Do me a favor. Put 2 UFC logos in that octagon and sell and promote them that they're going to fight each other. See how many people show up to watch that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Tell Dana White to put 2 UFC logos in the cage and have them fight each other. See how many people are going to show up to watch them the 2 UFC logos go at it. And if Dana got a problem with me about any text that I give my friends or anything else, he got a problem with me. Tell him I join him. I do a boxing fight against him, but I show up. I show up with bells on. I show up looking just like a boxer, and he can even wear a headgear for all I care. I know that's what I said. Dana, you know what I'm saying? Dana has a history of talking shit about people on the internet and stuff like that, press conferences and stuff when they're not there and stuff like that. I'm not that guy. You know, I back away from conversations and stuff before in the past because I don't trust myself. I don't trust my temper and stuff like that. But now I don't give a fuck no more. You know what I'm saying? Tell Dana, you know what I'm saying? If he still got a problem with me, we can settle the problem like men. We can jump into and he can make as much money as he want off of it. He can promote it. He can make as much money as he want off of it. He can put it on TV, and he can pay himself a big